Okay. Hmm.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. So, yesterday we did the complete test, that is test 2, isn't it? Did we check the
Yes,
answers for listening and reading?
No, sir.
Okay. So, today we'll be doing the answers for reading and we will go through the whole listening test. So, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So, first we will take up the listening test. So, please take out your answer sheet, everyone. All right. First, you will be doing the listening. So, are you ready, everyone, with your answer sheet?
You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to Section 1. Section 1. You will hear 2 students, Peter and Mary, discussing their new eating plan. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5.
One that we can both follow.
That's right, sensible and practical, allowing us to indulge in some sweet foods on occasions.
On rare occasions. And we're going to cut out all the pizzas and hamburgers.
Well, not totally. I thought you said pizzas could be eaten once a week. You know how I like pizzas.
No, I said once every 2 months. Once a week was ice cream, not pizza.
Yeah, that's because you like ice cream. I prefer pizza.
Okay. So, Peter and Mary's diet will be both sensible and
Practical.
practical. Correct. Question number 2. Every 2 months, they can eat.
Pizza.
Yeah. Pizza. How do you pronounce it?
Pizza.
It's pizza. Z is pronounced as the. Pizza. Actually, it is pizzeria, but it's called pizza. Pizza is pizza. Pizzas is pizzas. Got it? Yes. Question number 3. Listen carefully.
Peter, if you want to lose weight, you need to be disciplined in both what you eat and what you do, which brings us to the issue of exercise.
That's right. So, jogging twice a week and hiking on Saturdays, right?
No, hiking is Sundays, allowing Saturdays for the light walking exercise. I've investigated.
Yes. On Saturdays, they will go
Light walk.
light walking. Answer is light walking. Next, question number 4.
And discovered there are a lot of walking trails around this suburb, with many beautiful places if you just look around.
So, what's happening this Saturday? A walk around the city?
That's later in the month. This Saturday we'll visit Pine Park.
Hill Park is nicer, with great views too.
Yes, but we have to travel too far to reach Hill Park, so I ruled that out.
Answer to question 4.
Pine Park.
Pine Park.
Pine Park. If you have written Hill Park, it's wrong. Because Hill Park is nicer, but it is too far. It's not convenient. Pine Park is convenient, plus the lady loves the smell of pine.
And I love the smell of pines.
And what about the weekday meals? Salads every night, I suppose.
No, it's important to vary the meals so that the food remains interesting and fun. The only common factor is the fruit juice, but otherwise we'll have a variety of healthy fare, from salads to fish to lean meat.
What is the common factor?
Fruit juice.
Fruit juice.
I'd rather have meat every night, but you're the boss.
If you want to lose weight, you'll have to accept this program, okay?
Okay.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10.
Said we could have a little treat in our diet plan 3 times a week, specifically Tuesdays, Thursdays and Sundays.
Yes, a very small treat, but something to reward us for all the discipline shown. Such rewards will motivate us to continue the diet.
So on Tuesdays, what can I choose?
You have a choice between a small serving of chocolate, ice cream or biscuits.
Okay, well, I'll go for the biscuits. I love those crunchy little things with my cup of tea. So do you, right?
I do indeed, so I'll have them too, saving the ice cream for later.
But I know how much you like ice cream, so why don't you save it for the end of the week? That will give you the motivation to keep going, and you can have chocolate midweek.
That's a good idea, but I think the most important thing is for you and I to eat different things on those other 2 days.
Well, if you think that way, I'll eat the ice cream on Thursdays, not the chocolate, okay?
Well, if you're having that, then I can't have ice cream. In order to be different, I'll have the chocolate.
So we can compare our different snacks, and maybe...
Okay, so question number 6. What will Mary have on Tuesday?
The biscuit.
C.
Biscuits.
Biscuits, correct. What will Peter have on Thursday?
Ice cream.
Correct, ice cream. And what will Mary have on Thursday?
Chocolate.
Chocolate, because it has to be different. And then
even share a little with each other.
Exactly. And the variety and fun involved will take our minds of wanting more.
Eating for fun. A good idea.
on Sunday, what will Peter have?
Biscuit.
He will try biscuits again.
Biscuits.
Yeah, he wants to have biscuits again. So it's C. And what about Mary? She will stick to her plan.
Ice cream.
She will have ice cream. Got it, everyone?
And then you can have the chocolate on Sunday, right?
But I like biscuits. Actually, I want biscuits again to have with my cup of tea.
But you have the biscuits on Monday, remember? And we can't repeat.
Oh, come on. This isn't fixed in concrete. I can have them again instead of chocolate. You might like variety, but I don't. I'm a creature of habit.
Well, the whole point of this was to taste different snacks. But if you want the same thing, okay. I, for one, am sticking to the original plan, with ice cream to finish the week and not another dose of chocolate.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. You have some time to look at questions 11 to 16. 11 to 16.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stanfield Childcare Centre. Now I know you're all new mothers, and you like to cling to your children. You've certainly spent a lot of time raising them to the age of 4.
What did she say? You like to what? What is the word? What did she say, Aryan? You like to what? Aditya, Harshija, she said that you like to dash to your children. Himanshi. Yes, are you listening, everyone? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So, I'm asking you a question. You like to what to your children?
Clean.
Humaira. Yes, Humaira? Kukreja?
Sir, I don't have the answer to this.
Yes, so we must listen. Yes, somebody had said the answer.
Sir, clean.
Yes, you like to cling to your children. See, these are words that are not used in usually in our cities. So you must know them because you're going abroad. Cling to your children means what? Now tell me. To hold on to them, to caress them, right? Is that it? Cling to your children means you want to hold them close to your heart. That's what mothers like to do. They always like to hold on to their child. That is, cling to your children. Don't look at the dictionary meaning, it is the colloquial meaning or the meaning which is used uh, in regular sense. Next. See, you must have the ear to catch words which you haven't heard before. That's how you'll work on vocabulary. You'll spend a lot of time searching for vocabulary from different websites, but the vocabulary is right under your nose in these listening tests. So make use of them.
And are perhaps reluctant to leave them here at our centre. Well, one of the first things you should understand is that here it is safe. Very safe. Look around and you'll see that every room has padded walls. Other centres have standard painted walls. But here, we have invested a lot to ensure your children will not hurt themselves when running around and possibly tripping over. This padding extends around all corners. That is, the areas most likely to bruise and cut your active little child. So,
What is the difference between bruise and cut? How does a child bruise itself? What is the difference between bruise and cut?
Bruise is internal while cut bleeds.
Yeah, bruise means when you fall down on your knees, for example, and for example, if the floor is slippery or there is gravel, like small stones, and you fall down, slip. So normally, because you are having pants to protect you, your knee will get bruised. It will be a bit dark brown and it will have small, dots, brown dots. Why? Because it is having like a rough surface which is, it has come contact with. Whereas cut means something which has actually opened your skin. Bruise means it hasn't opened your skin, but there are dot on it. It's a local area which has been actually damaged. Have you understood the difference between bruise and cut? Next.
You can rest assured that any accidents of a physical nature are not likely to happen here.
Okay, now the questions. Walls are
Padded.
padded. Padded. Question 11. Includes the
Painting.
no.
Corner.
Includes the corners. Where will our child bruise? The corner is like this, right? So usually if the child bangs the body or head on the corner, it will bruise back rather than on the surface of the wall. So it is very important to do padding on the corners of the wall. That's why 12 answer is corners. CORNERS.
Now, you don't want to dump your child at this centre and let them waste their time. You want them to learn, and that's one of the greatest assets of our establishment. Our staff are not only trained childcare workers, but all of them have a special skill which they can impart to your child. Whether it be teaching the ABC, some basic mathematics, artistic skills, or physical education. We are particularly known for our preschool literacy program and have a wealth of learning toys specially designed to develop your child's potential.
Okay, 13. Teachers are able to teach
Special skills.
special skill, not plural. Special skill. How many of you wrote this answer correct? Special skill.
So only skill.
Yeah, it is special skill. Well, in our center, in other centers, they have skill. The attendants have skills. But in our center, our trainers have got special skill. What would be a special skill? For example, uh, teaching, let's say, vocabulary to the child, or teaching the child to how to play Scrabble. What is Scrabble? Anyone? Have you played Scrabble? It's a very popular game.
Making drawings.
sir.
Yeah, Scrabble means you have got blocks and I mean small tablets on it. The letters are written, and you have got a wooden holder, four wooden holders. So when you play Scrabble, you get those letters, and you have to make words out of them, right? So you can make word like this, up, down, diagonal. That's called Scrabble. How one can make maximum number of words in a given number of tablets which has the letters inscribed on it, he is the winner. Wonderful game, Scrabble. Even in our 10th 11th grade in US, we used to play Scrabble on the board. You can play the same thing on the board, right? So that everybody can see it. So that's a very popular game in US and UK, Scrabble. That helps you to learn the vocabulary. Yes.
Of course, one concern many mothers have is that in environments
So question 13 is special skill. Question 14 is learning toys. Learning toys. Which are learning toys? One is Scrabble. Lego. Have you heard of Lego? Yeah, small bunch of blocks, but very expensive, costs around 5,000 to 8,000 or 10,000. These blocks are extremely of good quality, and you can make a gas station out of it, hospital out of it, Barbie doll's house out of it. There are at least 200 different objects that you can make out of Lego toys. Right? So these are learning toys. Right? Because the Lego toys also have functionality. For example, in a Lego toy, if you press it, if there is a pump, it works like a pneumatic pump. What is pneumatic? Anyone?
Systems work on air pressure.
Yeah, something which works with air pressure. For example, best example of pneumatic is the drill machine which is used by a dentist. Why is it pneumatic? Why it's not a electric one? Anyone? What is the difference between a pneumatic and an electric drill? Yes. There must be some engineers. Well, there's a common question. Anyone? The difference is in the revolutions per minute. The electric drill's revolution is 1/10 that of pneumatic drills. Because if you are drilling into someone's teeth, it has to be very, very fast so that it doesn't make the teeth crack. Have you understood? So high RPM, that there's a typical sound which it makes. The drill machine used by dentist. It is pneumatic. Got it? Pneumatic ensures high RPM at a constant rate. So these are learning toys. Question 15.
Environments such as these, colds and flus and other viral nasties can be easily spread around. It's a very legitimate concern, and one which we take seriously, and we pride ourselves on our precautions. For a start, unlike most centres which clean with standard detergents, we disinfect every service at the end of every day, using a special disinfectant wash. Some places just wipe surfaces daily with a damp cloth, but not us, and that's just the start. We also physically check your children when they arrive every day, and if we feel your child is sick, we ask him or her to wear a face mask to ensure germs are not transmitted. If your child is noticeably sick, then we ask you to take them back home to recover. This might sound a little unkind, but we hope parents can understand that these measures are for the benefit of all.
Before you hear the rest of the talk,
So, question number 15. They dash surfaces daily.
Disinfect.
Disinfect, not disinfectant. Disinfectant is a noun. Disinfect is a verb. Is that right? So what will you use? Noun or verb?
Verb.
Verb. Got it? So it will be there are many special it's the next one, learning toys. They dash surfaces daily. So it's a verb. They disinfect surfaces daily. What about 16?
Germ.
Germs. Plural. Germs. All right.
you have some time to look at questions 17 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 17 to 20.
Now at Stanfield Childcare Centre, we have excellent childcare officers. And let me briefly introduce them. We have Susan, Andrea, Bella, Kathy, Lisa, and Liz. They're all fully trained and come with some individual assets which make them even better. Bella, for instance, knows children very well, having worked here for 5 years, and Kathy has her own family, 2 little girls, so she can talk to you with first-hand knowledge of what it's really like to raise children. But getting back to Bella, she often relaxes here after work, spending long hours chatting to parents, as does Kathy, in fact. But in terms of hours, nothing can compare to Andrea, who will sometimes spend the night here, staying in our overnight room. Why? Because this centre is very friendly and simply a great place to be. Bella, for example, used to be quite shy herself, but now is marvellous with the little kiddies, as outgoing as any of them. We let Kathy, though, deal with the particularly quiet and introverted children, since having her own family, she knows what can really bring them out. Of course, what better way to do this than with yummy homemade cakes, and Kathy often gets these from Bella, who can make some of the best in town. Yes, everyone here brings something special, which is why we're one of the best childcare centres in the business.
That is the end of section 2.
Question 17. Who has her own children? Andrea, Bella, or Kathy?
Kathy.
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 So answer is C. Who often sleeps at the center? Now they try to confuse you with 2-3 people, but at the end they told the answer.
Andrea.
Andrea. Andrea is the one who often sleeps at the center. Question number 19. Who is great with shy children?
Kathy.
So 19 is C, Kathy. And who is a good cook?
Bella.
Bella. Got it, everyone? So it is Kathy, Andrea, Kathy, Bella. Answer to questions 17, 18, 19, and 20. What is this type of question called?
Flowchart.
Flowchart. Very good.
You now have half a minute to check your answers. Essay writing. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 25. Answer questions 21 to 25.
Hi, Miss Harris. Here we are talking once again.
Well, I'm always willing to help out wherever possible. Is anything troubling you?
Well, your advice last week about writing summaries was very useful, and I'm using these summaries a lot in order to prepare my final master's thesis.
But you're having problems, right?
Yes, I have a few issues to discuss. Obviously, I want a good essay, and I want to achieve high marks, but I'm not sure on the best way to start.
That's an easy question. Start with a topic, but not one that I necessarily suggest, but one that you want to explore. You will always write better when doing so on a topic you are interested in, not one imposed upon you by others.
Well, I'm interested in management theory.
Then pursue that. However, that alone is far too broad. Break it into various current areas of discussion and relevance. Then look more carefully at one of them. Say, management and cultural differences, or management and motivation, or other aspects, such as the role of salary, group cohesion, or leadership.
I would say...
Yes, question number 21. Decide on what you like.
Topic.
Topic. Correct. Correct. Question number 22. Area of focus.
Various.
Nope.
Your.
No.
Current.
Current. Current. C-U-R-R-E-N-T. Current. Correct. Focus on current area of interest. Did you get it? This question, this particular section is very interesting. Why? Because it is related to your studies. She is telling you how to write a thesis. She is telling you how to write a paper. Isn't it? And it's pretty similar to the instructions given to us to write a particular essay. So, question number 22, focus on current area of interest.
I'm interested in group cohesion, that is, how people interact in the workplace.
Well, that's a start, but you can't then just write planlessly without defining exactly what you intend to do within the area you've chosen. You'll have to think of a thesis, and this statement could be of several types.
Such as what?
Oh, you could argue a point, something that you believe in, or discuss an issue, looking at its various perspectives, or critique the opinions of others, pointing out the pitfalls and flaws. The thesis statement will make that very clear because it will say, in simple terms, what you intend to achieve in your essay.
I see. And then I can just begin writing, right?
Wrong.
Huh?
If your essay is going to be clear, it needs to be logical and organised, and this means you'll need an outline. This could be written as a flowchart or spider graph, that is, a series of connected lines. But whatever shape the outline takes, there must be a sense of progress in, more or less, a straight line towards a goal.
And then my essay will be good?
With such progression, definitely, as long as you do achieve everything that you set out to do, as specified in the beginning, okay?
Before you hear the rest,
Yes. So, what is question 23?
Thesis.
Thesis statement. What did she tell about thesis statement? Yes, you have thesis statement in writing task 2. What did she say about thesis statement? Anyone?
One could argue a point,
Mm-hmm.
something that
And
one believe in,
correct.
discuss of any issue.
Correct. It means methodology. It means methodology. Question 24. Create
Outline.
outline. Very good. Question 25.
Progress.
Progress. Very good.
of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 26 to 30. Now listen and answer questions 26 to 30.
Well, Ms. Harris, your advice about essay writing all sounds very useful, solid and step by step, so I'll certainly follow that. But can you tell me in more general terms, what constitutes the best essay?
Oh, there are many aspects to consider, but one of the most important is certainly original thinking. The best essays are written by people who think for themselves, and not just copy or imitate established views.
I think I can do that.
But remember, you can't just give a list of unsupported assertions. There needs to be support as well. A chain of logic linking each step in your argument.
Right.
Yet that alone is not enough. Your argument may be logically sound, but is it practically so? For that, you need examples from real life to illustrate your points or subpoints.
I've got lots of examples from my course readings. I suppose I could use them.
But remember, whenever you use an example or facts or figures that are not commonly known, you must give a reference. That's an academic necessity, without which your writing will automatically fail.
So it's necessary to give these, right?
Absolutely. And with that, your essay will be fine. But always ensure that you format it clearly.
What do you mean?
I mean the practical considerations, as written in the University Style Guide, such as leaving appropriate margins, using double spacing, Arial font, and so on. You see, your writing must look good as well as be good.
I can certainly do that.
And finally, related to the previous point, you need to respect the number of words required. Your individual lecturers will give you a word count figure, so follow what they say, making your essay neither too long nor too short. Perhaps 10% either way should be acceptable. 15% was common when I was younger, but it's a lot stricter now, and 20% would be pushing the boundaries just a little too far.
I guess I can do all that. Thanks for your advice.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
All right. What is the answer to question 26?
Aspects.
Aspects, correct. 27.
Real life. Argument.
Real life. So there could be a hyphen between real life, okay? Question 28.
Academic necessity.
Academic necessity.
Academic necessity. Now read. Academic necessity you said. So read the line. Each one with a reference which is a academic necessity. Will it be a academic necessity? Can you have the word a before academic?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. It has to be an academic necessity. That's why
Only
you
necessity.
don't need the word academic. You only have to use the word necessity. Got it, everyone? Have you understood? So be careful when you're writing answer. Also check whether it's grammatically correct. Have you understood, everyone? This is how you self-correct your answers. And it's quite simple, right? So here you cannot have the word academic necessity because it says which is a, means you have to write only necessity. Question number 29.
Practical consideration.
No, it's
The
a guide.
style
What
guide.
type of guide?
The style guide.
Style guide. If you're studying in US or UK, before you submit your thesis, you need to follow the style guide. What is a style guide? It tells you which type of fonts you are to use, the size of the fonts, and many other formatting techniques. Isn't it? Question number 30. What is the percentage which could be fair?
10%.
10%. When she was young, what was the percent?
15.
15. And what percent would be too much?
20.
20. So answer is 10.
So how to write this answer? 10 in
10.
digit and then percent, the word.
Yes, 10 and then percent sign. Only one sign is allowed in IELTS, and that is percent sign. And percent, IE, etc. These are not allowed. Which sign is allowed in IELTS? Only the percentage sign. So you can write 10%.
So what if we write PERCENT? 10.
It will be wrong.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Question number 31. Just a minute.
Section 4. You will hear a lecturer discussing the history of people's beliefs regarding whether the Sun or the Earth is at the centre of the solar system. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 33. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Yeah, before we listen to it, what is geocentrism? Anyone? This you must know. What is geocentrism? And what is heliocentrism? Yes, Aditya, Aryan, Harmanjeet. Geo means what? Earth.
The Earth is at the center of universe and all the planets, sun and stars are revolving around it. That
Yeah,
means
geo
geocentrism.
means Earth. And geocentrism means Earth is at the center and everything, every other heavenly body is going around Earth. Who is of this belief? Who believes this? Many people believe this, right? What percent of Americans? What percent of Middle East? Anyway. All right. And what is heliocentrism, anyone?
Sun is at the center.
Sun is at the center. All right.
In the night sky, the stars appear to revolve around the Earth, rising in the east and disappearing in the west. The Earth itself seems solid, fixed and stable, and such common sense perception suggests that the Earth is the centre of the universe. This is known as geocentrism, with geo meaning Earth, and all pre-modern civilizations drew this conclusion. We now know, of course, that the Earth revolves around the Sun, and this is called heliocentrism, with helio meaning sun. But historically, it took quite a while for this to be deduced. As early as the 3rd century BC, an ancient Greek astronomer, Aristarchus of Samos, proposed heliocentrism, but received little support from his peers. Similarly, throughout subsequent history, isolated individuals proposed this new idea, but again, no one was listening. Geocentrism just seemed too logical to refute. Geocentrism also fitted the views of the established Christian Church, who could quote biblical passages such as, "The world also shall be stable, that it be not moved." Those who dared disagree were subject to accusations of heresy, often with dire punishments to follow. The trouble was, as the night sky was observed more closely, that simple revolution of the stars proved not so simple at all. In relation to the other stars, some steadily wandered in given directions, then sometimes reversed for months, and disappeared altogether. They were called planets, meaning wanderers. In addition, the position of the sun and moon altered slightly over the year, and comets, those mysterious glowing spots, would come and go. In order to predict the motion of the planets, and accurately serve the primary purpose of navigation for sailing ships, increasingly elaborate mathematical models were needed, a sure sign that something was not quite right. Heliocentrism, or the belief that the Sun is the center of the solar system, still needed a mathematically sound description before it could be scientifically accepted. And it was a Polish astronomer, Nicholas Copernicus, who in 1543 first published this. This event is sometimes referred to as the Copernican Revolution. Copernicus himself certainly feared the consequences of his proof, knowing full well it might invoke the anger of the established church. Probably for this reason, he waited until the last year of his life, when he was sick and dying, to release his findings. In addition, the preface of the book, written by a respected member of the church, stated that the model was not necessarily correct. As a result of this, there was no revolution whatsoever. In fact, the book received scant attention in the subsequent decades, apart from a few irate clergymen who angrily dismissed the whole scheme as irrelevant. Yet the following generations of astronomers did not always fare so well. The Italian scientist Galileo got into trouble, as did a fellow Italian with the surname Bruno, Giordano Bruno, who was burnt at the stake. Yet ultimately nothing could slow the spread of heliocentrism across Europe. It formed the basis of Isaac Newton's great work on the motion of the planets, a work which implied that even the sun, around which the Earth circled, was itself in motion around a common centre of gravity. No discourse about heliocentrism could finish without mentioning that, somewhat unbelievably, there still exist those today who choose to believe that the Earth is the centre of the universe. Modern geocentrism is usually the result of literal interpretations of the Bible, which is the cornerstone of these people's beliefs. They, therefore, also believe in creationism, that is, that a God created everything, and while we may smile at this, it is sobering to consider that surveys have revealed that up to 10% of British people, 12% of Europeans, 20% of the USA, and 25% of the Middle East still hold the belief that the sun revolves around the Earth. One can only wonder what Copernicus would have thought of this.
That is the end of section 4. You now have half a minute to check your answers. That is the end of the listening test. In the real IELTS test, you would now have 10 minutes to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to section 1. Section 1.
Yes. What is the answer to question 31.
C.
C. Is that right? Anyone?
C.
B, sir. B.
No. Let's listen to it once more.
The sun, and this is called heliocentrism, with helio meaning.
But it's a lot stricter now, and 20% would be pushing the boundaries just a little too far.
I guess I can do all that. Thanks for your advice.
That is the end of section 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Questions 31 to 40.
Fixed and stable, and such common sense perception suggests that the Earth is the centre of the universe. This is known as geocentrism, with geo meaning Earth, and all pre-modern civilizations drew this conclusion. We now know, of course, that the Earth revolves around the Sun, and this is called heliocentrism, with helio meaning sun. But historically, it took quite a while for this to be deduced. As early as the 3rd century BC, an ancient Greek astronomer, Aristarchus of Samos, proposed heliocentrism, but received little support from his peers. Similarly, throughout subsequent history, isolated individuals proposed this new idea, but again, no one was listening. Geocentrism just seemed too logical to refute. Geocentrism also fitted the views of the established Christian Church, who could quote biblical passages such as, "The world also shall be stable, that it be not moved." Those who dared disagree were subject to accusations of heresy, often with dire punishments to follow. The trouble was, as the night sky was observed more closely, that simple revolution of the stars proved not so simple at all. In relation to the other stars, some steadily wandered in given directions, then sometimes reversed for months, and disappeared altogether.
Yes. So answer to question number 31.
Sir, C.
Anybody else?
A.
It is A. Geocentrism has a long history. Got it? You heard it twice, thrice. Any questions, anyone? Question number 32. What is heliocentrism?
B.
So B.
B. Heliocentrism was not generally accepted by the church or by the other authorities of the church. Question number 33. What about the
C.
night sky?
C.
33 is C. The night sky was once used for navigation. Right? Question number 34.
Revolution.
Revolution. Question number 35.
Sick. Sick.
Sick. S-I-C-K. Question number 36.
Attention.
Attention. Correct. Question number 37.
Bruno.
Bruno, sir.
Who was burnt at stake? Bruno was. Question number 38.
Motion.
Motion. right? Even the sun believed to be in motion, right? Around what? Around which body is the sun rotating? Milky Way?
Earth.
No, Earth. Sun doesn't rotate around the Earth. The sun itself is in motion, means it rotates around the Milky Way, isn't it? Question number 39. Bible. Question number 40.
20%.
20%. Yes. Just a moment. Now let's check the answers for reading. What is answer to question number 1, reading? Yes. Just a moment. The first passage is the pearl. What is question number 1?
H.
Yeah,
A.
it is
A.
A. A. Ancient stories around the pearls and customers. Its customers. That was A. What about question number 2? Difficulties in cultivating.
Sir,
D.
Nope.
E.
Sir, E.
E,
C.
sir.
E. Difficulty in cultivating is E. Question number 3. Factors
Sir,
which
G.
decide the
G.
value of natural
G,
pearls.
sir.
G, sir.
G.
G.
G, sir.
Correct. G for God. Question number 4. A growth mechanism that distinguishes cultured pearls from natural ones.
C.
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 C. Correct. Question number 5.
Ancient Rome.
Ancient Rome.
Ancient Rome, sir.
Rome.
Correct. Ancient
Uh,
Rome. Question number 6.
Persia.
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 Question number 6 is Persia. Persia. Question number 7.
Monarch.
Mallorca. Mallorca. Question number 8.
Japan.
Japan.
Japan. Question number 9.
Australia.
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 Australia. Question number 10.
Bahrain.
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 And
The spelling Bahrain.
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 Anyway, Bahrain, right? Question number 11.
True.
True.
सर टू बी
Question
कंफर्म सर
number.
का आंसर बोला था आपने
Hello.
का आंसर सर टू बी कंफर्म व्हाट्स द आंसर फॉर द सिक्स्थ
6th, Persia. 7, Mallorca. 8, Japan. 9, Australia. Question 10, Bahrain. Question 11, true. Question 12.
Not given.
Not given. Correct. Question 13.
True.
True.
True, sir.
True. Question 14.
Option B.
Option B. Correct. Question 15.
G.
G.
Option
G.
G. Correct. Question 16.
A.
A,
A.
A.
A. Question 17.
H,
H.
Question. What is the question going on now? 17.
17, sir.
H. Question 18.
F, sir.
G.
G.
Nope.
Sir, D.
D.
F,
It
D.
is
D.
D. Question 18 is D. It is D. The influence of migration on desertification. It is D. Question 19.
C.
C, sir.
C. Correct. Question 20. A description
C.
of the fatal effects
C.
of farming practice.
C.
C. Question 21.
True.
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 Correct. Question 22.
False, sir.
False. Correct. Question 23.
False.
False.
False. Question 24.
True. True.
True. Question 25.
False, sir.
False.
Not
Given.
given.
It is not given. Question 26.
False.
False.
Correct. False. Now Roman numerals. Question 27.
5, sir.
It is Roman numeral small 5. Question 28.
2.
2.
Yes, small Roman numeral 2. Question 29.
6.
6.
Yes, Roman numeral 6. Question 30.
3.
3. Question 31.
7, sir.
7. Question 34.
So what is 32nd?
32nd is 4.
Sir, can you repeat once more from 27, sir?
Yes. Question 27 is 5th. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Question 28 is 2nd. Question 29. Yes, where did you get stuck? Again, what was 27?
5, sir.
5th. 28?
2nd.
2nd. 29?
6th.
6th. 30?
3rd.
3rd. 31?
7th, sir.
7th. 32?
Fourth.
Fourth, correct. 33.
Eighth, sir.
Eighth. 34.
Cluster, sir.
Nope.
Thunderstorms.
Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm or plural? Thunderstorms.
Thunderstorm.
It said cluster of thunderstorm. So what should be the answer? Thunderstorm or plural? Thunderstorms.
Singular.
What is the meaning of cluster of thunderstorms?
Group of.
Group of.
It means lot of, right, thunderstorms. So the answer will be 34, thunderstorm or thunderstorms.
So, but it says one word only.
Yeah. So it has to be thunderstorms. Okay. Question 35.
Sir, but they have mentioned groups of.
Yeah. So groups of thunderstorm means what? Groups of
Refers to
thunderstorm.
cluster of.
No, you have to only one word. Yes? Have you understood? Have you read it? Question number 35.
Condensation, sir.
Condensation. Question 36.
Heat.
Heat. Question 37.
I.
I. Question 38.
Land.
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 Question 39.
B.
Option
B.
B.
Option B. Question 40.
Option C.
C.
Option C. Got it, everyone? If you give in this, you have to be very particular. So if you're not careful, then you will lose the marks. Got it, everyone? Yes. So I need to take your marks. Just give me a moment. Yes, Aryan.
Yes, sir.
Just a moment. Aryan, what are your marks for listening and reading?
In reading, 26 questions are correct.
In reading, 26. So 26, that is
And
band 6. And in listening,
29.
29. So that is band 6.5. Got it? Yes. Asha N. Next. Dale. Next. Harmanjeet Kaur.
Yes, sir.
What
In
is?
listening,
Yes.
37,
37.
and in reading, 32.
In listening, 37. That is band 8.5. In reading, 32.
Yes, sir.
32, that is band 7.
Okay, sir.
Harshaja,
Yes, sir.
listening,
34.
34 in listening, that is band 7.5.
So reading 33.
Reading 33, that is band 7.5. Himanshi,
So listening 32 and reading 36.
yeah, listening 32, that is band 7.5. And reading 36, that is band 8. Humera,
Yes, sir. So for listening, 37 and reading, it's 35.
listening 37, that is band 8.5. And reading 35, that is band 8.
Yes, sir.
KR Harsha.
Sir, in both 30 out of 40.
Yeah, so 30
30
in
in
listening,
reading,
that
30
is
in listening.
7. And 30 in reading, that is again 7.
Thank you, sir.
Karthik,
Sir, 22 in reading, 20 in listening.
20 in listening and 22 in reading. So there is band 5.5 in listening and 22, that is band 5.5. So what's troubling you, Karthik? Are you not able to understand?
Sir, in a bit of confusion.
Okay. So try to practice more, all right?
Yes, sir.
Are you attending all the classes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. If you have any specific question, you may ask me, all right?
Yes, sir.
Khaja, listening.
25, sir.
25 in listening.
Yes, sir.
What about reading?
24.
24.
Yes, sir.
So that is band 6 and band 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Both band 6. Try to improve it.
Okay, sir.
Lakshmi,
Yes, sir.
listening.
Listening 35 and reading 34.
Listening 35, that is band 8. And 34, that is band 7.5.
Okay, sir.
Manoj Kumar. Yes, Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar, can you respond? No message. All right. Next, Meena. Next, Monish. Next, NV Chandra.
Sir, reading I got 28, sir. Listening 15, sir.
Reading 28.
Listening 15, sir.
Listening 15. How can we work on it?
I will practice, sir. Listening.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Listening 15. There is band 4.5. And reading 28. There is band 6.5. Naveen. Monish, you are there, right? Did you not appear for the exam?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is your score?
Sir, listening, it's 33, sir.
Yeah, listening 33.
Reading, it's 30, sir.
Okay. So where did you go when I was calling you?
Sir, I'm facing network issue, right? So,
Okay, fine. Listening 33. So that is band 7.5.
listening 33.
Yeah, band 7.5. And reading 30.
Okay, sir.
That is band 7.
Yes.
Naveen, are you there? Next, Parvati.
Yes, sir. For listening, 36.
Okay. And reading?
Reading, 34.
So listening 36. That is band 8. Reading 34. That is band 7.5. Pranitha.
Sir,
Listening.
listening 30, sir. Reading
Yeah.
36, sir.
Okay. Listening 30.
Reading 36.
That is band 7. Reading 36. That is band 8.
Yes, sir.
Sahil. Sarthak. Sarthak Gupta.
Yes, sir. Hello. I'm audible, sir.
Yes. Listening.
So, listening 27, reading 31.
Listening 27, reading 31. So 27, that is band 6.5. 31, that is band 7. Snehal Kukreja.
Yes, sir. Sir, reading 37
Yes.
and listening 34.
30?
34. Reading 37, listening 34.
Okay. So listening 34, there is band 7.5. Reading 37, there is band 8.5.
Yes, sir.
Suhani. Suvidhi.
Sir, listening 34, and I could not attend the class while the test was there. So, no marks for reading.
Okay. But do try the reading, okay?
Yes, sir, sure.
So, listening 34, there is band 7.5. Viknesh.
So 34 in listening and 32 in reading.
Okay. 34 in listening, there is band 7.5. And 32 in reading, there is band 7. Vinda.
Sir, listening 33,
Yes.
reading 30.
Listening 33, there is band 7.5. And reading 30, there is band 7. All right. Any question? So on the whole, again, this time, always it is reading which is difficult. Some of you found reading difficult. Some of you scored in reading. How is that possible? Was the reading easy or you have become an expert or you are improving? Yes, Suvidhi. Suvidhi,
I
how do you
think
find reading?
I find it difficult than listening.
Okay. But you are getting better, isn't it?
I did not appear for reading, so
Yeah. But when you are practicing at your home, what do you find reading? Are
yes,
you
sir,
practicing enough?
there's a slight improvement.
Okay, good. Yeah. For example, Kukreja, how did you find it? Listening and reading.
Sir, reading, I found it easy. And
Yeah.
listening was a bit trickier than the last one. I found it a
Okay.
little tricky.
Right. So I would say, please practice the listening. I have given you more than 100 audios. All right, everyone. And it'll be a good idea to also try to read as much as possible. Remember, I was requesting you to read at least 100 pages per day. So the idea is to reread whatever you have read. First, read book 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18 by yourself 5 times. And then, whatever I'm doing, book 10, book 12, and book 14 5 times. All right, this will really make you have an edge because you will be able to grasp vocabulary, grammatical structures, and coherence. And the same thing you can repeat when you do the writing skills or speaking. Got it, everyone? So, reading is very, very important. It helps you in listening, writing, and speaking. So, with this note, uh, we will end today's class and we will meet tomorrow. All right, everyone?
Sir, I've sent you the writing part notes,
Yes,
answers for the writing section.
yes, the writing sections. I have some. Yes, I will make some suggestions. That's why I'm holding on to it. I want everybody to submit their writing. Those who haven't done it, please do it. Those who have submitted me the writing, please send me a message just now, writing submitted. All right. So this with this message, I'll be able to filter uh, your response. Okay. So send to 8411969339. The writing is submitted. Thank you. Any other questions?
No, sir.
So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.